welcome to the Roy Rogers tutorial channel. Thank you for watching. Oh man, this is a first time channel for me. And I'm going to give a quick bio about myself and PokeMMO. Now, since I'm the host, I figured that I should go first. All right. My name is Roy Rogers, and I have two channels: the Roy Rogers News channel and the Roy Rogers Tutorial channel. The Roy Rogers News channel is basically about tournaments, headlines, interviews, and special events that the developers usually throw on PokeMMO, usually during like a holiday or something like that. And our job at the Roy Rogers News channel is to cover it. Well, my job, at least. It's a one-man show, so my job is to cover it, and cover it as effectively as possible. Now, this is the Roy Rogers Tutorial channel. What's my goal at the Roy Rogers Tutorial channel? Well, my goal here at the Roy Rogers Tutorial channel is to answer as many questions as you guys have. Some of you all have asked me, how do you download forms, TeamSpeak, or even PokeMMO itself? Well, I just want to let you all know that that the Roy Rogers Tutorial channel is debuting right now because I have received so many questions about PokeMMO that I want to be able to answer it effectively. And another thing I should note is that PokeMMO, the game, has been released. It's been available in the market in 2012, early 2012. I mean, we're talking March of 2012. So PokeMMO has been out there for quite a while, and some people still don't know how to download PokeMMO, what are the necessary ROMs, and I bump into these questions, and I figured, why not just make a whole new channel and answer as many of these questions as I get. So I'm going to show you all how to download PokeMMO in this brief tutorial. So without further ado, you can go ahead and click here, go to the download area. Now, I would prefer you would read the steps, and first of all, before you even download it, before you even touch all this, I want you all to read the code of conduct. In fact, I'm going to link the code of conduct in the description. I want you all to read all this because this is going to help you in the game. Because if you all were thinking about making a name that, you know, has to deal with like rated R content, for an example, that is illegal under rule number 3D. So 3D, 3E, 3F, etc., etc. So it's important to understand the rules and And once you understand the rules, you'll understand the in-game routine that you are expected to follow as a player. And let's go ahead and let's go and look at some of the fun stuff. Now you all get to register. If you haven't registered, here's what you do. All you gotta do is put in your username and your password, confirm your password, check the box saying I'm not a robot, and put in your email. PokeMMO does not require you to use your email as your username, which means you get to use any username you want, except it needs to be at least about the maximum you can go is 16 characters. And the password, you will need at least 8 characters. So that is important. The username, you need 16 characters. Or not, you don't need it, but the maximum you can go is 16 characters. The password, the minimum you can go is 8 characters. There you go. Confirm your password, and then after that, you download the client. Now, the client is just as easy as just clicking the button, and it's pretty much straightforward. You see the folder over there, and let's go ahead and unzip this, and let's go ahead and see how the procedure is going to work. So, while this is loading, let me tell you something about the download. I know that downloading PokeMMO, you know, it's pretty straightforward. All you got to do is read the steps, but at the same time, though, some of these steps you will have to do on your own. I'm not going to show you any of the stuff, because some of the stuff I don't want to show, because, you know, I want you all to make your own judgments. An example of this, and I'm about to get to this, is the ROMs. Let me show you. Let's the ROMs are like, and I think you all were reading step number 4 on that. So PokeMMO, you can't do it yet, and as you can tell, it's zipped. But the ROMs, you will have to make your own judgments. However, I will tell you the required ROMs that you will need. Fire Red and Emerald. Those are the required ROMs that you will need in order to follow the game's storyline. And Heart Gold and Soul Silver, that ROM is optional, but what it does is that basically it can manipulate your NPCs. It'll make them look like Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver sprites. But also, what it can do is you can also have your Pokemon follow you. So I personally would say go out there and download Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You know, I think the game is a lot more entertaining with the Heart Gold and Soul Silver ROMs. Well, ROM, sorry. And yeah, you just need to choose one, either Heart Gold or Soul Silver. That's all you need to choose. Nothing really detailed. So I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to install the ROMs. And this is what the ROMs folder needs to look like. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here's what your file should look like. Here we have the Pokemon Fire Red version. Here we have the Pokemon Emerald version. And I chose to put in the Pokemon Heart Gold version because, you know, I love seeing my followers and, you know, my follower Pokemon, you know, it's just so cute and stuff. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and dive right into the client, shall we? Now this is what the client screen is going to look like. Now, I did punch in my username and password. So here's what the login screen is going to look like. PokeMMO is going to have first of all, on the top left, you can't see, but oh, the music plays by default. However, if you don't want the music, you can do this. Oh, sorry, sound effects. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. I wanted to make sure I can concentrate. Yeah, because you know, trumpets are blowing in my headset. So, but yeah, I like the theme, but you know, it's just while I'm talking, it's just, you know, it kind of distracts me a little bit. Anyways, so I am going to punch in my username and password, which is extremely private. Now, I do want to mention something before I go out. There is a little box to your bottom right, client management. You can do that. You can select the file. There we go. You will need all this. So client management. So you will need to look around here to see what ROMs, or where the ROMs are. You'll need to look where the ROMs are, and you will need to do that. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna click that. We're gonna select that file. We're gonna select the Emerald. There we go. Now the Heart Gold one I will need to unzip, so I will be right back. Alright, I am back. So sorry about that, I had a bit of some filing trouble. Okay, so Heart Gold and Soul Silver is now loaded, so game must be restarted. And I did load PokeMMO over to the taskbar. So now this may be self-explanatory. This may not be self-explanatory. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this. First off, there is a way how to change this light theme from a white and orange texture to a dark texture. All you gotta do is just go to settings, theme, default dark, and you save that, and then you change it to the default dark theme. Now I'm gonna go ahead and, well, first I must say that now the ROMs are Game Boy and the DS is the Pokemon Soul Silver. There we go. Just a little update on the top left corner of our screen. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and punch in the username and password, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I put in all my credentials. and some people ask me about this. The PTS is the public test server. That's usually accessible to staff members. However, the staff members sometimes release a public test server, which hence the name PTS, public test server. So there we go. And this is the live server. This is PokeMMO right now as we speak. So let's go ahead and go there. Server status, you know, it doesn't really matter about the server status, to be perfectly honest. I find this a bit helpful in a sense that if I go to a place like a popular place, like right now as I'm taping this on January 17th of 2016, the most popular place to be at the moment is Vermilion Channel 1. I'll get to that in my Kanto walkthrough. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and log in. The new character. Now, what is this? This is how to get a new character in your game. This is like whenever you just logged in. So you click the new character, and the character's name and the rival's name, you punch that all in. So let's just go ahead and punch this all in, shall we? Roy Rogers. Now we're going to start either on Kanto or Hoenn. Now, if anyone's curious, I'm a bit of a Kanto guy to a certain extent, so I'm going to start in Kanto first. But once I release the Hoenn walkthroughs, which, you know, like I said, I am going to make newer Hoenn walkthroughs, which means that, you know, you could still visit the older ones, but, you know, I'm just going to make more fresher walkthroughs. There we go. Now, my name's going to be Roy Rogers, if anyone's curious. My rival name, I don't know. Oh, man. Jerry Zoo's just, you know, he just ticks me off. I'm gonna have to name my rival Jerry Zoo. Oh, I guess I can't do that. Oh, there's also a letter limit as well as to how many characters you can name your rival. So, since we all know that me and Jerry are like long time rivals and we've been fighting each other, I figured, you know, why not name my rival Jerry after Jerry Zoo. Anyways, so you can choose skin tone 1, skin tone 2, which is, you know, you have a bit of a tan, skin tone 3, a bit more of a tan, and skin 4, you are dark. So, let's see. I'm gonna look at my skin is more of this color, to be completely honest with you. So I'm going to do that. The hairstyle, all these are different hairstyles, so you can go ahead and choose which one. I personally, I like the spiky one. I like the spiky one, if I can find it. There we go. Now my hair color, I guess, is kind of a dark brown. I don't think the devs have that, but they have this really nice color wheel that you can make your hair brown, or, you know, it's not really that type of, it's kind of more like a dark brown. Kind of, I guess I guess this will work. I'll have black hair, and I don't want to be walking around angry all the time, so let me go ahead and walk with my default eyes. There we go. No, I don't want to give my character facial hair. Now, the top is going to be with sleeves. I'm right now sleeveless, as you can tell. Sleeves just gives me an extra bit of some, you know, like you kind of see it, but yeah. And then there's a top, which, you know, gives me a little bit more sleeve room. I'm going to give myself a kind of like a red color. And my pants, I'm going to give a bit more of a white color, because the YouTube, you know, YouTube. And then for the shoes, why not red again? Okay, so there's my character, and there we go. You can also do a female, but you know, I since I'm a guy, I'm not going to really go into that. So if any viewers out there are women, I'm sure you all can explore the female option. So there we go. And once you're done, all you gotta do is create a character. Now, some people take names, so if, you know, let me just do a common name, for instance. Like, let me go and do my name, my in-game name, just as a test. So if I create a character, then that means it'll automatically say character name already exists. That's my in-game name, by the way. So I'm going to name myself Roy Rogers. So there we go. And oh, darn it, someone named themselves Roy Rogers. Wait a minute, why am I naming myself Roy Rogers News? Tutorials. Oh. Roy Rogers Tutor. There we go. We will deal with that right now. So Roy Rogers Tutor is ready to boot for the walkthrough, and that's going to be it. This is the Roy Rogers tutorial channel. Don't forget to comment or subscribe to my channel, like or dislike the content that you see here. And I am going to start the Kanto walkthrough and the Hoenn walkthrough. But first I gotta make sure I get all my headlines and all the tournaments out of the way. And then once I have a bit of some free time, I am planning to work on this walkthrough. So I'm gonna hope that my character here is gonna go a long ways. Anyways, this is a Roy Rogers News channel, or tutorial channel, signing off.